What's up, family? It's your girl Mary Lee Davis, aka Mary Mack, coming to you. Today is 8/25/2013. Hey, I know my neighbor's like, man, I thought the last video was gonna be your last video. You know, I can't help it. Today the 25th, and of course, anybody that knows me knows I was born on the 25th. And I got other things to talk about, for real, for real. I want to stop the press and deliver the last paper. But just like a paper boy or girl, you think you done deliver the news, all the papers or whatever and stuff, and then when you get home, you find out somebody didn't get the mail and shit. You understand what I'm saying? For real. They didn't get that paper, and then you got to go all the way back. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to put your shoes and boots back on and shit is what I'm trying to get you to understand. I can't stop talking about the things that's going on as long as my people, African Americans, for real, are being, shitted on a regular basis and stuff. My last video was named, what I name it? What did I name it? Shoot, I done named so many of them. Tap out. Well, now it's going to be called tapping back in. For real. Saying like, when I try to do the right thing, it wasn't even a day. And then, just most stuff that keep coming at me. It's like they know I want to calm down and relax and shit, and that's when they come even harder at me and shit. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'm the type of person that ain't got a whole lot to do. I don't mind responding to foolishness, ignorance, or scholarly type motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? For real. I'm hoping one day, though, I can sit down and have a decent conversation with somebody other than the police. What's your name? How old are you? Where you from? You understand what I'm saying? For real. Straight up. But from the looks of it, that's probably how it's going to end up and stuff, because I'm one of them people, I just ain't got time for ignorance and stuff. And when it comes my way, I try to, slam it as hard as I can. You understand what I'm saying? Because I got so much in me. And if I can't hit you, I'm going to hit you with these words, and it's going to be just like I hit you with my fist or something. So, that's where I'm at right now. You understand what I'm saying? I hate to say it. It's not good for, for kids to copy. But, I'm not a role model right now, for real. When the time comes and these people put me where I need to be, for real, then I'll be that role model. But for the most part, I'm doing everything that I can to maintain, my sobriety first and foremost, and just trying to keep my head above water. Yeah, but I got a couple things I want to talk about, man. For real. Okay, did y'all hear about the little baby Joshua or whatever? Come to find out, he was a little black 5-month-old baby or whatever. Was missing for a couple of days. He's still missing or whatever. But they said that the boyfriend, you understand what I'm saying? Man, they said the baby was crying. He couldn't take it no more. You never know. He's probably smoking some blunts or something. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't got no patience when you're high and shit. And then the boy covered the baby's face and stopped him from breathing. Then put him in a backpack and threw him out the window. Then went and got him and threw him in a dumpster and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? That's what they say it happened. You understand? Man, that's crazy and shit. See, crack cocaine really fucked up our people. And that was the only reason, for real, why I indulged in that mess, to find out what made it, what extent did it take our people to. You understand what I'm saying? And I found out it started off like this. For people who might be thinking about, using drugs, they know the drugs. I don't do drugs. I don't drink drugs or smoke. But this is how it starts off. You get a feeling of, all my problems is over, and, this the best thing that happened to me. And then after about a month, you on the floor looking for, pieces of crack cocaine and you subject to suck a dog dick for another hit. You understand what I'm saying? For real. You start doing things that's, not normal and shit to get that Jones off your back. For real, for real. So for you school kids that might be looking at this, they know all drugs, for real. Marijuana, alcohol, all kind of shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because drugs is not meant for God's people, for real. We don't need it. You understand? We have a high level of endurance without a chemical imbalance to, rock our brain a little bit. You understand? We don't need that crap, is what I'm trying to get you to understand. For real, for real. And I know a lot of, people that was on drugs, they kids is out here now, and they may have never even taken drugs, but they so hyperactive, you would think they were on drugs. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of that type of child, growing up, hyperactive and stuff. Mainly it's because I was bored to death like I am now. Hell, you understand what I'm saying? For real. But they could do things to, help the community if they wanted to. They done closed 50 schools, and they talking about what should we do, with the schools that's closed or whatever and stuff. Well, I'll tell you what you can do. You can make some after-school programs. You can give them some place to, shoot pool and ping pong and foosball and, basketball, chess, checkers. You understand what I'm saying? Things that's going to stimulate their brain other than crack cocaine. You feel me, Rahm Emanuel? Shout out. I hope you heard me, for real. But yeah, man, there's a lot of things you could do. You could have a business class, a parenting class. These are different things that you can have at different locations of the schools that they closed down and stuff. I got a lot of fucking free ideas for you and shit. If that's all you want to use is my mind and don't pay me for it, I'll be glad to, give you all the information that I have in my database brain to, see my kids out here or whatever come up with something other than, a prison sentence. You understand what I'm saying? For real. Straight up. You can have did I say parenting class? You can have a cooking class. You can have a first apartment class. You understand what I'm saying? A tutoring class. There's a lot of things you could do. For real. These kids are smart out here. I be watching them and stuff. For real, for real. And they smart. They want to learn, and they growing fast and stuff. And, they trying to keep up. But if they don't have all the tools that the other races have, such as the Hispanics and stuff, we're going to always fall short. And I don't believe that's, fair for people who really, in their hearts, trying to do the right thing. And as soon as they make one mistake, you want to give them 30, 40 years and, act like you ain't never did no wrong. Straight up. And I don't appreciate that. There's so much on my mind, y'all. I swear. I go out, I can't catch a break because people know who I am and they just want some kind of reaction out of me and stuff, And 9 times out of 10, I'm not in a good mood because I hate seeing people walking around looking like my money. You understand what I'm saying? For real, for real. And I'm sitting here. Let me show you my refrigerator to make it simple. Straight up. You see that? All I got in my refrigerator is some milk. You understand what I'm saying? I'm starving, man. You feel me? But I still try to give back to my community the best way I can. But, nobody seems to really think I'm doing anything. You understand what I'm saying? I do a lot. You'd be surprised what I do, for real. Action speaks louder than words. If I go grocery shopping, I try to go where people know me at, for real, and let them know, look, this is what you got to do. You got to bring home the groceries and stuff, for real. You got to, take care of your family or whatever and stuff. Try to give them an impression of, feeding the flock. You understand what I'm saying? Kind of like Jesus or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. We got to put it in our minds that, You know, we got to come up from this devastating situation we in because it's not getting any better. Rahm Emanuel is so full of shit. You know, he was uh, Barack Obama's right hand man in the White House, and then they sent him to our city, Chicago. What has Barack Obama done for African Americans? And it's been about 6 years almost. You understand what I'm saying? What has Rahm Emanuel done for African Americans? You understand where I'm going with this? They're not trying to help us. We have to help ourselves. We got to stop, you know, pointing fingers at certain individuals that look like ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? When you see me, stop thinking that I'm your fucking enemy when I'm not. I'm on the back of the bus. This older guy is staring me up and down. So I saw a seat at the front of the bus. But of course, some teenage guys is blocking my way to get by. So I said, "Excuse me, can I get by?" Just like that. Didn't even have an attitude. But when they moved, it seemed like they hadn't moved nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? I said, "Damn, what I gotta do? Get on my knees and suck your dick in order for you to move?" You understand what I'm saying? Now I got an attitude because I asked you nicely. You understand what I'm saying? If you can move. You feel me? And then when you act like you move and then you still blocking, what the fuck you want me to say? You understand? I got shit in both of my hands and you want me to, what? What do you want from me? Okay? If y'all had that same attitude towards your mayor and a police officer and all these so-called aldermen and shit in the neighborhood, you understand what I'm saying? We wouldn't be in the fucking state of emergency we in now, and I wouldn't be talking crazy to you motherfuckers when I see you and shit. For real. Nigga, I know you need a hug and all that bullshit. I know you do. I need one too, motherfucker. I deserve a fucking back massage and shit. As much stress as I go through and shit. But you motherfuckers, you want to blame one motherfucker. Okay, cool. The day you motherfuckers blow my head off, you still gonna have to fight, for real. And then, I'm trying to be nice on the train. All this shit in one day. Just me trying to go from the north side to the south side and get a couple of things to eat. This is what I got to go through within a 2-hour period of my fucking life and shit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm coming back now. I could be an asshole. I had bought some, cereal or whatever. I had a little bag of stuff that I can put in the cabinet or whatever and shit. And I said, I ain't going to take up this seat. Because sometimes I just don't want people sitting next to me because I always know they on some bullshit. And I see bullshit when it's coming through the door. And guess what it was? A white girl. She comes in. I said, I'm going to move my bag. I don't want no trouble. As soon as she sat her white ass down, though, first thing she want to do is flick her hair in my motherfucking face. So I was real nice about it. I said, excuse me, I really don't appreciate you flicking your hair in my face and stuff. And then what does she do? She act all stupid, like she don't know what I'm talking about and shit. But I know people's attitude. I can read a person in 2-3 seconds. When a motherfucker fuck with you all the time, you about know who's gonna be an asshole and who ain't. You understand what I'm saying? Not to mention that I was in sales for 25 years and I had to read people in order to figure out who gonna buy some shit and who ain't. You understand what I'm saying? So I know a motherfucker's character before they even sit down. I knew the bitch was gonna be a problem and shit. And for all you scary motherfuckers that, too scared to call a white motherfucker a bitch, that's on you. I'm gonna call a bitch what she is. She's a bitch and shit, for real. Because did nobody tell her to sit her white ass down next to me and flick her hair in my motherfucking face and shit. And then when I try to be nice about it and ask her not to do it again, she wanna act like she don't know what I'm talking about. And I'm crazy and deranged as always. You understand what I'm saying? But she ain't the first white bitch that did that shit. A couple of the motherfuckers that did that shit. You know why? Because them the same motherfuckers that then got Emmett Till killed. The same motherfuckers that then the Scottsboro brothers or Nine or whatever. You gotta know your history and shit. That lied and said that a motherfucker raped their ass. Same thing as Rosewood. You understand what I'm saying? For real, it's all the same old trickery ass bullshit. they raped me. They did this to me. You understand what I'm saying? To get some shit started, for real. You know what I'm saying? When they are the ones that started it. And the camera was right there. So that's why I talk like this. Because it's not a motherfucking lie. The camera was right there. That bitch know what she did. And that's why she got her white ass up and she moved to the back of the fucking wherever, train and shit. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I'm always come hard like this. Because I'm a hard motherfucker, for real. Straight up. They don't know what to do with me. The police, they look like they ready to jump me any minute and shit. And I'm okay with that. Beat my motherfucking ass, but this time, don't make me get up, okay? When you get through, just leave me there and call the motherfuckers to throw me in that black bag and zip my ass up and do whatever the fuck you gonna do with me. Because, you know, you motherfuckers fuck me around. I ain't fuck you around and shit, for real. Straight up. You understand what I'm saying? But, yeah. Another thing I want to talk about is these motherfucking animals, man. Y'all been watching these animals on the news and stuff? Man, them white folks is messing with the animals too, man. For real, for real. You understand what I'm saying? These animals, if you really pay attention to animals nowadays, they act more and more human than animals. For real, for real. You need to pay attention, people, because we living in the last days, and this is Sodom and Gomorrah, for real, and God is definitely finna, you know, put these motherfuckers to bed real soon, because they done lost their mind, for real. It was like this walrus type animal, a sea animal and shit. They had them out, and these motherfuckers were actually doing sit-ups. I was like, what the fuck? And then it was this dog they had on the news and shit. If y'all gonna watch anything, watch the fucking news and shit. You'll get a lot out that shit. It's some buffoonery going on there. It was this dog. He didn't want to take no bath and shit, right? And you know how kids act when they don't want to take a bath. Little kids, 2, 3 years old and stuff, they'll lay down on the ground and they parent would have to pull them by they arms and shit. That's how they was doing the dog. And the dog was acting just like a kid who didn't want to take a bath and shit, for real. And even the news reporter was like, that dog act like a little kid, for real. Straight up. Because I got on one of my pages about this reverend and his family of sons and a couple of kids was made to have sex with this animal and shit like that. For real. With dogs and shit. It's on my motherfucking YouTube page. Just have to look through it. I think it's on you have to look. Sometimes you gotta put in the work and shit, but I got that shit. They might delete it after they hear this motherfucking video or whatever and shit, cause they good at that. But I'll find another one. There's so many cases like that, for real. But yeah, they was talking about how a reverend, straight up, of a church was forcing these kids to have sex with animals and things of that nature, for real. So it's a lot of that going on, and they really, 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 if you listen to that song, Blurred Line, it says, it's a part in there that says, that man is not your maker. You understand what I'm saying? So, if a man didn't make the young lady they talking about, who made the young lady? For real. We got a lot of animal DNA in us, for real. Because, man, we dealing with a beast, for real, for real. Y'all think I just be talking crazy, but I'll tell you, I ain't gonna speak this loud on something I don't know, especially without proof to back it up and shit. All you gotta do is put in a little research and shit. For real, for real. Another thing I like to talk about is these phony ass motherfucking YouTube accounts and shit. Have you noticed you make a comment on something, and then, you know, these motherfuckers talking crazy, and then you go to their YouTube account and there's no activity, or they just open it up and shit. You understand what I'm saying? They call informers, infiltrators. That's what they call. So when you get a negative comment, viewer, just check the motherfucker account who coming off like that. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if you know they trying to protect something that's a negative, that's negative, for real, that you know to be not helping the African American race. See, when I comment, I know what I'm talking about, and I hit home for real. And they get mad because they trying to raise up a demon for real, and I'm trying to shit on that demon at the same time to let people know, watch out for this demon that's coming, because it's coming for real. And then they catch wind of it, and then they try to discredit me with some fucked up ass shit. I don't even have a phone. I threw away my government phone. Had I kept it, I would have told the motherfucker that made the comment to call me, and we could talk about it over the motherfucker airways while the government is listening. And I can tell you, you and the government at the same time, you can kiss my motherfucking ass for real. Straight up. Real talk. And that cough was for real. A lot of motherfuckers be on some bullshit with that. But I did have something wrong with my throat. You understand what I'm saying? For real. So yeah. You know, these motherfuckers know I ain't got shit to do and that I'm a positive person for the most part. I get on these because I'm frustrated now. I'm cussing now because I got to come home hard for real because I'm like a baseball player and that hit the ball and they don't know if it's going to go over the wall or not, but they trying their best and stuff to make it home. You understand what I'm saying? And then the ball hit the wall. You understand what I'm saying? Now they really got to pick up speed. That's the type of motherfucker I am right now. Right about now. I got to pick up speed on this because I can feel my enemies closing in on me. For real. And I don't care about that, but I'm just saying, for the ones who think I don't know, you know I know what time it is, for real. If you really wanted me to help my people, you would give me some kind of form somewhere. And you know I would work for free for my people, for real. Just to give them a better understanding of what God really wants from us. You know, I learned today by watching this program. Not my fault, by listening to this program I listen to every Sunday or whatever and stuff. I'm not going to name it because it's such a buffoon program. I get up every morning on Sunday to listen to it, but, you know, I don't like the fact that when a person is finna drive a Comet home and, you know, may ruffle some feathers, the person that runs the program always cut them off. You know, see, African Americans need a forum where we could talk for real, without somebody saying, oh, you can't say that, oh, you can't say this, oh, I'm offended by that. You understand what I'm saying? See, we're too damn sensitive, is what I'm trying to get you to understand when it comes to one another, dialoguing with one another and stuff. But let the white man, you know, beat you over the head and kill you on a regular, you can take it. You understand what I'm saying? For real. So yeah, I get up every Sunday listening to it. It's a bunch of, you know, buffoonery or whatever. But what I did learn, I do learn some things for real. And I learned that when the people was came out of Egypt, trying to go to the promised land or whatever and stuff, only 2 people made it out of 1 million into the promised land. So, see, I know I'm not going to reach everybody. Hey, I said in my video before, I said if it's just me, for real. You understand what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm hoping it'd be more than me to make it. But I'm not going back in the conditions. You know, this is what I have to look forward to, for real. In my community, a bunch of sellout, buck dancing, you can't say this type motherfuckers and shit. For real. No, I'd rather keep pressing forward, pray to God that somebody blow my head off so I can hurry up and get to the promised land. For real. Straight up. Because it's going to get worse before it get better, y'all. I done gave you some solutions to them 50 schools that they closed. I bet they don't do none of that, though. Just pay attention. For real. Pay attention. They're not trying to help you kids out there. You have to help yourself for the most part. And, you know, selling drugs is not the answer. That's not the answer. You know, if you got to, grab one of them McDonald's jobs, 2 or 3 of them, you know, and do the best you can. But you got to watch out for that. Because I remember when I was working for this place called Food Stuff and stuff. For real. And they worked me to death to the point I ended up with a hernia. You understand what I'm saying? For real. Now, I don't mind that, okay? I'm just tough like that, I guess. You understand what I'm saying? But I remember it was this one black guy named John there, and he used to keep the books for him or something like that. Don't you know, as soon as that man bought a house and told them white folks that he bought a house, they fired him, and he had been working for them a long time, kissing ass and all kind of shit. But as soon as he bought that house, they fired his ass. The same way they worked me to death, and I end up getting a hernia. They don't care about us. They don't want to see us grow. They pretend like they helping us, when in fact they just trying to kill us, with kindness. That's it. So, you have to take all that in consideration when you doing your doing stuff for real. Which means you got one shot at life. Take advantage of it for real, because you know it's like the movie Cadillac Records. Howlin' Wolf, he was smart. He told Muddy Waters. He said, Muddy Waters said, you stick around long enough, everybody get a Cadillac. And Howlin' Wolf said, you see this old truck? I own it. It don't own me. For real. That's why I never, try to get a car or whatever and stuff that I had to pay for. I always bought used cars and stuff because, I never knew what would happen in life. For real. But as a result, somebody still stole my credit. You understand what I'm saying? And fucked it up. You understand what I'm saying? Either way, they're going to get you. They're going to get you regardless. You try to stay out of trouble, they're going to get you one way or the other and stuff, especially if you're a threat as far as becoming a businessman or woman. They don't want you to prosper. They don't. But I'm not trying to distract you either. But I'm saying these are the pitfalls that's going to come with the success you make. More money, more problems. That's true all day, especially if you're African American. I just have to say that. Yeah. But yeah, they know I'm available and not doing nothing. And for you older folks out there, you could teach these younger kids some things, but you don't. You could take them to the park and be like, look, I'm going to take y'all to the park once a week. If you really interested, meet me here. It's kids, they just want some guidance. That's all. They just want people to say, something for real. All this stuff that I have learned, ain't nobody sit down and tell me nothing. They was looking at me for answers and stuff just so they could exploit me for real. That's it. But they're not going to help you. But they'll exploit you all day for real. So I give them the answer. A lot of them, I give them the finger because I should not have a bare refrigerator out of all that I have given. For real. That should not be me. You understand? I should be in some kind of leadership role where I could teach these kids something because I have so much to offer. I'm still a person that came from nothing and end up, even now, you understand what I'm saying? A good person, for real. I would have never had a criminal background had they not lied on me, for real. You feel me? Straight up. And do you know when I was going to Cook County back in 2008, it was a bus driver, a black bus driver. I'll never forget it. I looked up while I was in the back of the police car, and he was laughing at me. You understand what I'm saying? See, that's what your people would do to you. They'll laugh. For real. Your own color will laugh at you because you're going to jail. You know what I'm saying? So we are our own worst enemy. We are. For real. That's why I hope he ain't got it. I hope a Hispanic took his job by now. For real. Straight up. Because, evidently he don't deserve it. For real. Because not only was I going to jail and prison for him and his kids. You understand what I'm saying? But his kids. So, you know, when people shit on me, if I'm the only one to cross over to the promised land, I'm all right with that. For real. You understand what I'm saying? For real, for real. Y'all got to step your game up, man, because it ain't getting no better. And y'all going to see everything that I done said on all these videos, for real, for real. And I like to make this my last one, but, you know, it all depends on how I feel, for real. You're going to learn, though. Everything I've said, it's going to come true. You're going to see it right before your face. Straight up. And all these Uncle Tom motherfuckers that think they can, you know, race mix and all that, y'all going to be the first one God get, for real, for selling out your race. And that's for real. Real talk. You know, because that's like abandoning your family. You understand what I'm saying? In time of need. You know, too much trickery in the game. It's too much trickery. But yeah, I don't be doing nothing, for real. I don't be doing nothing. And when I go out, I mind my business until somebody get on my nerves. And then, you know, I act a fool, for real, because that's just me, for real. You know, I feel like it's only me, and I have to take care of me, for real. I can walk away a lot of times, but I just can't tolerate stupidity, for real. I've never been the one to I just can't do it. I'd rather take that ass whooping or that bullet or whatever it takes, you understand what I'm saying, to stand my motherfucking ground, for real, on some shit that I know to be right, you know. But most times all I get is a bunch of, you know, conversation that I ain't trying to hear. Half the time I don't hear half of it because I have my headphones on. I just be like, whatever, whatever, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? For real. Because it ain't making sense to me. Blah, 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 same old shit, you know. A motherfucking nigger or Hispanic or cop, you know, trying to intimidate me. That shit don't work with me. I'm sorry, it just don't. You know, I know you want me to be submissive and passive and scary and all that. That's just never been me, for real. Never. Never will. You understand what I'm saying? You can make me look bad in front of people. You can black my eye. You can do whatever it takes. You can, you know, shit on me. You know, disrespect me by calling me a man. But at the end of the motherfucking day, I'm going to get the last motherfucking word. Fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? For real. You understand? I know a lot of you motherfuckers want to be as strong as me and be able to say the shit that I say and still walk around by yourself and shit, not in fear. You understand what I'm saying? See, I'm trying to teach my people that you can walk around by yourself without being scared to death in a rat pack. You understand what I'm saying? For real. Because the ones that usually going to bring you down is closest to you any damn way. For real. So this time, if I go down this time, I'm going down for my motherfucking self. For real. So fuck all you motherfuckers who really don't appreciate me. I don't care. That lets me know that you don't care about you or your family. For real. I care enough about me to stand up on my own 2 feet, for real, and protect what I know to be real, and that's me. For real. And you motherfuckers try to attack me because you ain't real. You know, so you can look real. That shit don't fly with me. For real. So, you know, I just don't care, for real, when it comes to nonsense. But on a more upbeat tempo, you know, school is about to start back, and I wish all my kids out there, for real, you know, a safe passage way, because, you know, we got to look out for this generation that's coming, for real, because if not, you know, they gonna remember, man, for real, who really loves them and who don't. And I guarantee you, the same ones that's getting on my nerves, and just by me saying anything to them, they'll remember that. You understand what I'm saying? Because they know deep down in my heart, I really do care for them. And I do. Even my enemies. It's a shame for me to say it, but, you know, how can I not? For real. You understand what I'm saying? For real. You know, that's not good leadership. If you say, I really can't stand this white mother, I can't stand nobody at this point right now. For real. I can't stand the fact that I even put this much energy into people who have shitted on me in the end. You know, that really irks me, man, for real. Because if I had to do it all again, I don't think I would have been that nice. You know, for real. I just don't believe I would have allowed all my enemies to go ahead and think maybe one day, you know, they'll wake up and say, you know what? She really did allow us to take advantage of her. You understand what I'm saying? Thinking we would come back. You know, Cadillac Records, I got to say this. Rolling Stone named their first song, named their group name after Muddy Waters' Rolling Stone song or whatever, something like that. But anyway, you gotta watch the movie. But yeah, Rolling Stone never forgot where they came from. You understand what I'm saying? They remember Muddy Waters after the guy, the founder of Chet's Records, that's in Chicago, died, and Muddy Waters was left penniless after getting Cadillacs and all that. You understand what I'm saying? He ended up penniless once the founder of Chet's Records died. And Muddy Waters didn't know what to do. You understand what I'm saying? But Rolling Stone remember them. They say, hey, man, you come over here in England or whatever and stuff, wherever they was from, and, sing. They love you over here. We've been telling you. We've been telling people about you. You can come get some money over here, overseas. And that's what happened. Muddy Waters made it easier for the younger generation now to go overseas and everywhere and perform and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I drunk some Muddy Waters one day on 87. For real. I was at the bus stop. People probably thought I was crazy, but I wasn't. And I picked up some Muddy Water and I drank it. For real. You know why? Because I don't never want to forget when I make it, the shit that I had to go through in order to tell my motherfucking story. And when the bus came by, I swear for God, I saw my ex-girlfriend on the back of the bus. I swear for God. You understand what I'm saying? And she had a smirk on her face like, yeah, I got her right where I want it. You understand what I'm saying? For real. People don't mean no good sometimes. For real, for real. But I said that to say about the Rolling Stones, they never forgot who gave them they first start. You know, where they got they gift from. And they came back. And that's why I let everybody go ahead of me, because I was hoping one day somebody would be like, you know what? Let me go back and get this girl for real, for real. You understand what I'm saying? But people are not like that no more. They're not like that anymore. It's all about them. They're greedy. And, so all I want now is for God to come back and get me. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need y'all. For real. You don't want me, I don't care. I'm going to do these videos when I feel like it, because it's a stress reliever for me. I don't care if anybody click on to tell you the truth. As long as the right motherfuckers is listening and shit, that's all I care about. You know, they didn't fix this YouTube of mine, whereas, they done told people not to click on or something. They done did something, because, I shouldn't be getting no hits. You understand? After getting some hits. You understand what I'm saying? For real. Some people just can't swallow the truth. That's all that is. I already know. But, regardless to all that, they be knowing what I'm talking about, because when I say stuff, then, shit start happening around me that sound like me. You understand what I'm saying? For real. So, it's confusing to people who ain't going through it. But if you're African American, you know what I'm talking about. For real. Yep, you know. Yeah, but one day they gonna look out for you, girl, because in the race. Because if not, they gonna lose everything. For real, because it's too much. When you pile too much shit on a person, for real, and a race as a whole, and we know it's coming because our ancestors been through it. You understand what I'm saying? We're not gonna be like we don't know. For real. I know I'm not. Y'all might go to slavery, no problem. You understand what I'm saying? y'all might just be like, okay, we back in slavery. That's better than nothing. Not me. They gonna have to literally blow my motherfucking head off. Make me an example, motherfucker. Real talk, straight up. So if you really want to make it, other races, and you feel like I'm in the way, all you gotta do is blow my head off, and I'm sure the rest of my race would just fall back because we a bunch of chicken little motherfuckers, for real. Straight up, we don't stand for nothing. You know, they got this March on Washington coming again. All they doing is bringing back the 60s. If you haven't noticed, all they doing is bringing that shit back. I mean, we haven't gotten past that shit yet. Come on now, this is a new generation after a new generation. It's like 2 generations later, and you motherfuckers still talking about some damn I have a dream shit that ain't never came true. Come on, man. I'm the motherfucking dream. Okay? I'm that Martin Luther King dream. If you motherfuckers tell the truth, you know I ain't lying. I made that shit come true. For real. I'm the motherfucker. For real. That's keeping this shit alive. And I can kill this shit anytime I want to. All I gotta do is keep making videos like this, and you motherfuckers will be back in slavery, for real. Because I don't mind going to the promised land by myself. I earned it. And believe me, God knows I earned it. For real. Straight up. That's why, it don't bother me for real. I just hate real. I can't stand people who don't stand up for themselves and then shit on another motherfucker because they is. Them the ones I can't stand. I'm like, man, that's like every time when they know I'm weak, you understand what I'm saying? They want to attack. It's like that 26-year-old boy killing that little bitty 5-month-old baby just because he knew he could. You understand? That baby couldn't defend himself. I hate motherfuckers like that. I hate motherfuckers that take advantage of the weak. For real. I call them sissies and faggots all motherfucking day. For real. Because, come on, man. Come on. One day you gonna get old. For real. And somebody they gonna do that shit to you. Straight up. You know what happened to when you go to prison, a motherfucker molest a child or kill a child, them motherfuckers get dealt with. Now them motherfuckers in protective custody and shit. Like it's okay to kill kids and rape them now. Motherfuckers told me to hurry up and get out of Target yesterday because this old man want to say some shit when I walk past, and when I addressed his ass, he said, oh, leave me alone. I know security. But you want to address me first, and then you want to cry for security because I'm going in on your ass and shit. You understand what I'm saying? So, I talked about them all until I got through paying for my fucking bananas and shit. And then the motherfucking security guard with the police on the back of his motherfucking shirt had the nerve to say, man, hurry up. Call me a man. Hurry up and, go on, get on out of here. I said, stop protecting your boyfriend, girlfriend. You understand what I'm saying? For real. Real talk. See, child molesters, they protect other child molesters. For real. Straight up. Man, I talked about that man so bad, though, for real. See, I can think Johnny on the spot, for real. Especially when when I know you a fucking child molester. For real. That man, by the time, I know. Look, and then I gave his ass a penny for his thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So I advise y'all, you know, if you're going to leave a comment, for real, to know how to address me. Because I can, one thing I can do, I can write my ass off and I can think Johnny on the spot, for real. And I'll make you look like shit before it's over with. You'll never want to ever comment again. I'm here to tell you. Because that's how I am. I'm quick wit. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm a jokester too. But don't think I won't fight, motherfucker. I'll fight. For real, to death. So if you ain't ready to die, you might want to leave me the fuck alone, because I've been ready, motherfucker. Straight up. I've been ready. But don't wait till I'm all weak in the knees and shit and come at you, girl. Make it fair. Make it fair. And I guarantee you, I'll bite you, scratch you, claw you, whatever I got to do. For real, for real. I'm going to do it. Straight up. You going to have to kill me when it's over with. For real. Because that's where I'm at now. I got so much in me because I've been, you know, I've been mistreated. And I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate a motherfucker not saying, here goes something for your troubles. I don't appreciate that. For real. So, I don't give a fuck how many times these motherfuckers gotta follow me around this damn city. You bitches gonna pay one way or the other when it come to me, motherfucker. I'll walk this bitch 24/7. And if anything happen to my motherfucking ass, that's your motherfucking ass. For real, for real. Keep thinking I'm just talking and shit. For real. You don't think God got my back? You know by now, for real. You just gotta know, motherfucker. And if you don't, you'll find out. You will find out. Straight up. And for my motherfucking race, y'all the stupid motherfuckers for real, because God only sends so many. But when God sends the best and you don't fucking rise up, you don't deserve shit. For real. You deserve to go back to slavery as far as I'm concerned. And that's the truth. Because, nigga, I've been more than patient, more than giving, more than willing to help my race. And you motherfuckers rather take on a clown than a motherfucking soldier. Straight up. I don't wear these glasses for nothing, motherfucker. For real. Straight up. Mirror me, motherfucker. Become a soldier. And stop acting like bitches and hoes and shit. For real. Because I was looking at a young girl on the bus yesterday, and she had a cold sore on her lip and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had to deal with that shit growing up too. You understand? My face is fucked up right now because of these damn Mexicans and shit fucking up my motherfucking respiratory system or whatever with they fucking lawn and shit. But still in all, she had a cold sore on her lip. That's all they doing now to y'all. They know you want love, so they injecting you motherfuckers with all kinds of diseases. Because they know the majority of you motherfuckers ain't going to do nothing but pass diseases back and forth to each other. For real. And then, you know, you going to be like, well, they gave it to me, I'm going to give it to somebody else, you know. Because we hurt people, and that's what we do. We just, you know, we don't take it out on the people who doing it to us. But we'll take it out on each other. For real. So, you know, you motherfuckers have done so much to me that I embrace everything. All kind of negativity. I embrace that shit because I can take it. You know why? Because I know I'm going to heaven after this bullshit is over. For real. I'm just waiting on one motherfucker to silence my ass. That's all. Or give me a motherfucker platform to express my feelings for real, so I can help heal God's people. Because they want to be healed. But there's so many motherfuckers that then benefited off the misery of my people. They don't want to see y'all healed. They want to continue to shit on you and shit. And this is what you need to know. But, you know, you don't want to hear it. You understand what I'm saying? Why? Because it's too much shit to deal with. For real, for real. But ain't nobody going to be this motherfucker Frank, for real, and just be lying their motherfucking ass off. For what? What do I have to gain from it? I done showed you my refrigerator, motherfucker. Why you think I talk like this? Niggas starving. This is what motherfuckers do when they hungry and shit. They talk crazy or they act the fuck out. So I'm talking crazy and acting the fuck out when people act out, you know, with me. Don't act like you my motherfucking friend. Don't do me no motherfucking favors and shit for real if it ain't genuine. I don't need a motherfucker holding the door. You know, I don't need none of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? For real. I can do all that my damn self. What I need you to do is help me pass these videos on and shit that I'm doing, because I'm not going to be around all the time to keep telling you the same old shit. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to miss me when I'm gone, motherfucker, for real. Real talk. I'm kind of like your mama, your big brother, your big sister, your auntie, your cousin, you know what I'm saying, your father. You know, this is the shit they should be telling you. When I'm gone, man, you ain't gonna, I ain't gonna be around for you. You might want to get up off your ass and try a little bit. And selling drugs ain't the answer. They waiting for you to do that so they can lock you up. It's over 2 million fucking African Americans in prison now. Okay? That's another form of slavery. If you look up the word uh, incarceration, it says another form of slavery. That's it. You know, you got to look up these little words because they mean a lot. For real. When I tell you they mean a lot, they mean a lot. And I don't like coming at my people all hard and disrespectful, but you leave me no choice, for real. You leave me no choice because you won't stand up. You stand up for everything but what's right. And that's why God don't fucking love you. It ain't that he don't love you. He, your spirit don't love you. It's just, how many prophets got to die? How many leaders got to die? How many, you know what I'm saying, real people got to die to let fake people rise? Come on. What kind of shit is that, man? You know, I don't know. I just be wanting to say, to the school kids, y'all smarter than that. Y'all got so much that I never had right at your fingertips that you can blow up overnight. If only if you try a little harder than, most. For real, we got to work 3 times harder than the rest of the races. And that's why I ended up with the little shit that I had growing up and shit. And I hate talking about what I used to have because most people are like, well, you ain't got nothing now. And that's because of my enemies. I tried so hard, you understand what I'm saying? And once they found out I wasn't going to be a sellout, they made damn sure, they brought me all the way down to no existence. That's what they do. If you don't sell out, you understand what I'm saying? They try to wipe you out, for real. And that's where I'm at now. And I'm okay with that, but I'm trying to leave a legacy of knowledge so whoever click onto this video, they will know what I've been through and don't have to go the same route. I decided to go this route because I knew who I was, who I am, and my real potentials. And I knew I probably wouldn't make it. I knew that too. But I knew I made a lot of them rise to the top, trying to surpass me before I get there. You understand what I'm saying? So I completed my mission. My mission has been completed. You know what I'm saying? It was to bring my people up as high as they could and hope to God they don't fall. For real. Straight up. So I made a lot of them filthy rich. A lot of them. I could have had money. I got fame though. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't want to say my name, but all you got to do is watch me. Every time I go out, just watch what happened around me. And you'll see it for yourself. You know it, but you're too scared to even say that. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I don't deal with people like that, because you're too scared to say, hey, Mary, when back in the day, you was hollering my name, Lee. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, Lee, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Lee, can I get a deal? Hey, Lee, you got this? Lee, you understand what I'm saying? Couldn't get enough for you. Now I can't get 2 words out you other than some bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't think that shit affect a motherfucker? Yeah, it affects me. Yeah, I don't like seeing these so-called leaders and shit tap dance all around me and shit like they doing such a great justice for my people and you falling for it and shit. You understand what I'm saying? That shit irks me. It really does. It irks me. And man, when you get to the point where I'm at, it'll irk you too. But until you have accomplished something for a person to even want to steal, you understand what I'm saying? You would never know what I'm talking about. See, most of you motherfuckers ain't even had a fucking job and shit. They look at you like, you're not a threat to them. But I'm a threat to my motherfucker city. And that's why they shit on me as much as possible. But most of it, I allow it because I am so fed up. I'm so fed up. You understand what I'm saying? But do I give up? No, I don't give up. And that's why they can't really stand me, because they want me to be secluded all in my room, hibernating and shit, scared to come out and not talking like I talk. They want me to just go away quietly. But fuck that shit. No, I would go out with a bang first, and I don't even got a gun. You understand what I'm saying? For real. So, you know, that's about it, I guess, on that. You just got to stay in school. You know, if y'all need me, you know, there's a lot of things we could do. They got parks out there. People could gather up some kids, some teenagers or whatever, and people can show different gifts that they have. The park is free. You know, y'all always looking for money, but 9 times out of 10, the things we need to learn is free. First, we got to learn how to get along with each other. We can have a group on that, how to get along with your race, how to learn to trust again. You understand what I'm saying? How to learn to love again, how to learn to like again. You understand what I'm saying? Manners. You know, it's a whole lot of things we can do. You know, have a group on manners. How about that? You understand what I'm saying? You know, we got to start from the basics. That's why I came all the way down, so people can see. I'm not one of them higher ups that's looking down, talking about you got to do, you got to do, you got to do. No, I'm right here with you. I can learn some things too. I'm not saying I'm better than you. I'm just saying I've been through a lot, and I can identify with you. That's all I'm saying. For real. I mean, if you don't appreciate these videos, okay, cool. Don't click on. But if you know somebody who would appreciate it, pass it on. It's real simple. You know, I'm not looking for everybody to like me. As long as I don't stop liking me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's wrong with our race. A lot of us, we just don't like ourselves. You understand? Hate to look in the mirror. That's why I got my mirror glasses on. You understand what I'm saying? Don't look at me. Look at yourself. For real. Straight up. And that's why they don't like me. My city don't like me. I don't care. I don't give a shit. They got to hear it. For real. Even the police. Even the higher officials. You know what I'm saying? The so-called people in charge. Because, you know, you give people power, they lose their fucking mind. For real. Straight up. They really believe they God sometimes. Because they got a little power. But I'm here to tell you, they got no power when it comes to me. Nothing. I wouldn't give them nothing. For real. From this point on, you don't respect me, I don't respect you. You try to clown me, I'm going to clown you. Simple as that. For real. What goes around comes around. You know what I'm saying? What do I have to lose for real? Huh? Nothing. You see? See where this is going? So it doesn't make me a difference. You understand what I'm saying? I would like to rise with my race, and we become whole together. But if for some reason I don't make it, that don't mean you can't make it. That just means it wasn't meant for me to make it with you. For real. Straight up. If I was to die today, I would hope that my race will have learned something from me and rise to the occasion to be better than me. Don't burn the city down, nothing like that. Show these people that you are human beings and not the animals that they want us to be, that's doing sit-ups and push-ups all day in prison. You understand what I'm saying? If they can make an animal for real, act like a human, you don't think they can make a human act like an animal? You know, I just try to give you food for thought. You know, I know it's hard taking anything from me because I ain't got nothing, right? You know, who am I to say anything, right? Well, sometimes it's better to learn from somebody who ain't getting paid than somebody that's raping you. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's all they do. They just rape my videos and act like I don't exist. And that's why I give them the finger. So when you see me acting a fool, I'm just doing my job, okay? That's it. I don't mean no hard feelings or nothing. But I'm going to be me. So, My advice to my school kids out there, be you. Stay in school. Don't be no fool.